Good afternoon, everyone. It is afternoon now. I have the pleasure of introducing two Ignite speakers. My name is Kelly Swift-Jones from Simcoe County Museum. We'll introduce the presenters one at a time here. So our first presenter is Tiffany Taylor, the collections coordinator from the OPP Museum. And Tiffany's love of dirt stems from her first love, archaeology. She received her honors BA in Near Eastern Archaeology from Wilfrid Laurier University in 2006. Her interests expanded into museology, and she earned her Master's in Museum Studies from the University of Leicester, acquiring a soft spot for preventative conservation. She currently wears many hats at the OPP Museum, working as collections coordinator. Her personal interest in alternative health and fostering healthy, sustainable spaces feeds her newest passion, researching the use of revamped earth construction and creating safe, enduring spaces for museum professionals and collections alike.
It was a personal interest in sustainable architecture by which I stumbled upon rammed earth technology. As I delved into research, the advantages it offers preventative conservation efforts became apparent for collection spaces. Nearly 1/3 of the world's population inhabit earth homes. Rammed earth structures span the globe, from the ruins of the first civilizations of Mesopotamia to the Great Wall of China to the city walls of Seville, Spain. Rammed earth buildings have stood the test of time. Technical advances building with earth, namely the addition of rigid insulation sandwiched between two walls comprised of local subsoil mixed with cement, have made rammed earth highly suitable for harsh, cold climates we're accustomed to in Ontario. Using industrial tampers to layer and compact damp, stabilized soil between secure formwork creates a visually stunning sandstone structure with walls up to 24 inches thick. Civil engineers, such as Dr. Paul Jacquin, advocate the use of rammed earth buildings as museum and gallery spaces due to their superior high-growth thermal performance. It all comes down to thermal mass. The higher the wall's mass, the more heat it can absorb during the day, which is then slowly released overnight. This moderates daily temperature and relative humidity fluctuations, significantly reducing the reliance on HVAC systems to maintain optimal climate ranges for our collections. Our values between 33 to 40 can be achieved, or in other words, up to 20% more thermal mass than concrete. Passive solar heating systems work especially well in conjunction with rammed earth to further level high fluctuating climate conditions by enhancing warmth in the winter and coolness in the summer. Adding a sufficient amount of clay allows the walls to breathe better, avoiding condensation issues without significant heat loss. This keeps RH levels in check, generally between 40 to 60%, without the help of an HVAC system. Inert rammed earth walls offer high indoor air quality, a plus for artifacts and their caretakers alike. Chemical treatment is not required, and no surface finishing with paint is needed as well. The walls have a naturally beautiful finish. Inorganic walls offer no food source for mold to feast on. Unfortunately, that can't be said for our collections. High ratings in airtightness keep outdoor pollution at bay though sufficient ventilation is required. Though the watertight properties of mud brick construction may seem counterintuitive, a power washer that can cut a 2x4 of wood will hardly abrade the surface of a properly compressed rammed earth wall. In the unfortunate event of a flood, just power wash the walls as there's little threat of structural damage and expensive repairs to contend with. Rammed earth walls do possess good durability in terms of moisture resistance. It is still important, however, that the roof overhangs enough to protect from driving rain and long-term exposure to moisture due to their porous nature. Testing of well-built rammed earth bricks concluded that they can remain impervious to fire for up to 4 hours. With no combustible components as accelerants, the extent of damage caused by the devastating effects of fire can be mitigated as well. Additionally, possessing solid mass and offering nothing edible on the menu, the risk of pest infestation can be significantly reduced when it comes to earth architecture. Rammed earth buildings are very solid. The addition of Portland cement increases their compressive strength, and steel rebar is often embedded to add even greater stability. The sheer weight of the walls makes them impressively load-bearing. Award-winning heritage sites such as NICMIP Interpretive Center have capitalized on the benefits rammed earth delivers in both form and function, and with gorgeous results. Firms such as Firewall have surpassed expectations on large-scale civic projects, forging new ground with built earth technology. Newly expanded Brinton Museum boasts the tallest rammed earth wall in North America. Originally built into the hillside, the space is naturally hygroscopic. The natural aesthetic of the new design works with the landscape and has symbolic meaning as a bridge between their Western and Native American collections. The Archaeological Interpretive Center, located in Dehlingen, France, incorporated a solar passive system in the form of a south-facing glass-paneled wall. This works well in colder climates by enhancing the absorption of radiant heat during the day, decreasing the need for extra heating on cold winter nights. This makes the building cost-effective, energy efficient, and well climate controlled with relative ease. So, in conclusion, rammed earth is an unquestionably sustainable, non-toxic, biodegradable building technique that effectively reduces energy consumption. Considering all of these advantages, it's worth thinking outside the confines of commonality when designing safer spaces for our collections, our people, and our environment. Thank you.